So you need to hurry up and bring in those donations for the incentives for this game, which is the Teuton dress colors, as well as the Chocobo's name, and the Aeronite fight. That is a $300 incentive that we cut off in about 30 minutes, I think. So you need to hurry up.
No, I think it didn't send yours.
Alright, we are ready to go with Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII with Neviutz.
What does this even look like? Oh, sorry.
My production values. Oxfest, please.
I can took them off Ox, but then I can't see anything. I'll do it just for you. It is. Oh, yeah, hang on.
Reset it for whatever automatically.
Let's go.
Hey, give me a second. Loading times were ass in this game. Actually, I need my glasses. I can't see more about.
They're ass, but they have pretty animations, so don't worry.
Could care less.
There you go.
That should be fine. Yep, that should be just fine. There we go.
You can run into it to give them a teaser of what it is.
Okay.
Okay. We good then?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
When is the chocolate coming up?
30 minutes as well? Yeah.
Should
I mean,
tell-
they can leave it for longer and just name him later, but
Yeah.
it's like, I can just name him the second I get him, or I can name him like the second time I actually use him. It's like, whatever.
I guess second time because more donations.
Okay, that would be like 45, 50-ish then. Actually, no, it would still be like, yeah, it would be like 40 or 45. I'll just, yeah, I'm ready. Okay, and 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Good luck.
So yeah, this is Lightning Returns. A lot of people hate this game for no reason. It has amazing gameplay. Might have a shitty story, but I don't know. Go read a book or something if you want story. But yeah, so playing on normal difficulty because why would you run on easy? It's so silly. But yeah, I'll try my best to explain everything as much as possible. If you still have any questions, just feel free to ask in chat, and someone sitting next to me will probably just tell me what you asked. So yeah, tutorial starts out pretty slow. You only have like 2 dresses. I just be staggering this. You use magic in this game to stagger enemies. They take more damage then. And once they're staggered, I would just go physical and kill them. But yeah. Also, I'll be a monster and play dual inverted. Because it's like the only real camera setting. So yeah, the beginning is pretty straightforward. I'll just spam like a bunch of spells on these.
And I'm sure you'll let me read donations quickly.
Hang on.
Okay.
This like flashy sound you're hearing is a mechanic in the game. It's called perfect timing. If you do that, your abilities get enhanced. Like you're dealing more damage and you're staggering quicker. It's a pretty tight timing, and I'm playing on like a really shitty TV. So I don't expect too much from it. And the other thing I'm doing frequently is, guard canceling. It basically cancels my attack animation. It's used whenever I do like jump attacks or stuff, just so I can attack quicker. But yeah, I'll just be buying a few potions here to sell later on, because I need a bit of money early on in the run. Like the guild route is pretty tight early on, so yeah. Now I'll just follow the way to like the first boss, so you can read a few donations, I guess.
Right, I have a few donations from #TeamWatchNFFail. One of them $7.65 from Extremes, another $8 from Revolver, and then we also have an $8 donation from Fated saying, "Hey Nev, enjoy riding the Chocobo." He would have given $7.65, but the donator is lame. And also, unfortunately, we have a Chocobo name here, which we have found out is not nice, like, what's the word? Offensive, that's it. So, if you donated for that Hiragana name, you can PM Tomper on Twitch, and we can get that donation changed, because
It's okay, we can pick that. Like,
we are
no
not
one
allowing
knows.
that name, sorry. And also, we have a $15 donation
That's lame.
from Well Grammaria saying, "Name the Chocobo Tomper." Yes, we are lame, but this is for a charity, right? This is not your average stream.
I'm sorry guys, whoever donated for Chinko. Can't do anything about it. I tried my best. There's nothing I can do. So yeah, there is the boss coming up soonish. As you can see, I stopped running every now and then. Like, you can dash in this game with actually a bunch of buttons. Like, the game tells you to dash with R2, which I'm using most of the time. But yeah, whenever my ATB is almost running out, I'll just stop, because it refills very slow otherwise. It's basically just like Dark Souls. Okay, so this is like the staggering tutorial, which is weird because we already staggered a bunch of games. But yeah, I'll just use overclock for this guy. Overclock is a very broken mechanic in this game. It basically just slows down enemies and everything and lets me attack real fast, and I basically don't have ATB coast as long as I have overclock gauge. So you will see there's a lot in the run because it's super broken. Also 26 seconds is a pretty good time. 25 is optimal, 26 is pretty good. So. Also, some of you may wonder why I'm playing in Japanese. It doesn't have anything to do with the fact that it's faster or slower. It's just it's the only version I have. Like, if I had an English version, I would play in English for you guys, so you can actually read something. But yeah.
This is like 10% of the run.
Also, people in the chat didn't really get the comparison of stamina to ATB when running around in Dark Souls. So I wasn't comparing Lightning Returns to Dark Souls. Just scrap that idea you had. Okay, I'll pick up these chests in the beginning. You have to pick them up because otherwise the game won't let you progress. Because they were required for the tutorial of like the GARP tutorial, customization tutorial. So good escape skill, which I'll actually use more often than you might think. So this is the second tutorial you have to do in the Ark. This is basically the place where you will be after the end of every day. You have to do this tutorial because it teaches you overclock, which we already used in like the previous fight. But you don't have to kill him, you can just escape. It actually took me quite a while to figure that out, which is kind of sad. Okay, so skipping a bunch of stuff with Hope. And we're buying a few items from Hope. Like at the beginning of every day, you're at the Ark and you can buy items from Hope. It costs GP, which is basically what you use to overclock, which is what I did earlier. In the beginning, I can afford buying like 4 items from Hope because I don't need the GP. Later on, I will not do that anymore because I need all the GP for overclocking. But yeah, right now it doesn't matter. I only need 3 really. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these loading screens because you will see a lot of them. Because they thought it's a good idea to bring them back from Final Fantasy XIII too and enhance them a bit, make them even slower. So yeah. Accepting this quest, which is the main story quest for this. And I'm accepting a second quest, which is actually optional, but I need to gather hints about what happened here, and doing this quest actually gives me a hint. If I didn't do this, I would have to wait for one of the person to go off the train, which actually takes longer because it's defined by in-game time, which you can see below the minimap. Okay, so this is the guy I have to find for the quest. He's scared to go alone, but he gets stuck like every second run. And then gets lost again. So yeah, I'm gathering information here and then just complete the quest to gather even more information. But yeah, I got lucky he didn't get stuck. More information. Also, unlike most of the games before Final Fantasy XIII, you can jump in this game, which actually allows you to do a couple of nice things and time savers, but I'll get to that eventually. But yeah, the chest had a fighter's sign, which gives me 15% strength on one of the outfits. I'm not gonna equip it now because doing menuing now would slow me down. Since I can just do all of it at once later on. This is the inn I'm going to. Like, you can skip time in this game by just sleeping at the inn. I need to do that early on because the game doesn't progress until you hit midnight. So yeah. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play a bit of Metal Gear Solid. I'm just gonna wait for these guys to pass and then just follow them silently. Very sneaky. There's a different way to do this. You could kill them, but I would have to menu for it to be fast or not buy anything from Hope. Both of which aren't really optimal. So you average like 155 just waiting for them. No, 150-ish. And you average like 10 seconds more killing them. Plus menuing and stuff, so it's kind of not worth it. You have to re-menu later anyways. But if you have any donations, you can read them right now, because I'm just waiting for these guys.
Unfortunately, I don't, but in that case, I'll just remind you that all of the money we're collecting is going to Médecins Sans Frontières, the international independent medical humanitarian organization that delivers emergency aid to people affected by armed conflicts, epidemics, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare. And wow, I finally know it off by heart. I do not need my cheat sheet anymore. Yes!
So yeah. They take a while, but eventually they will go fast, so as long as I'm looking into their direction, everything's fine, because if I'm looking away from them, they stop moving. That's like counterproductive, really. Alright, good. So yeah, we'll just eavesdrop on their phone call and stuff like that. But it doesn't really concern us right now because you can't finish this main story quest right now. Oops. That was my fault. Pressed the wrong button. So right now I'm doing a couple of shopping detours because it's the first day of the game, you can't really do much, you don't really have much. So I want to prepare for later on in the game. And this is what I was talking about, running out of ATB. It refills like way slower if you stop before. So yeah, we're going to Yuznan for now. So there's a couple of things I want to do. The Japanese text is not faster, it's just the only copy I have. The RTA timing for this game is from power on to final result screen, but I'm not using this for the marathon because it's kind of hard to set everything up and not have any issues potentially. I want to avoid that, so I just started from the title menu. Yeah. Yeah. It's like way better to start from the title menu in a marathon than it is from power on. There's always something that can go wrong, so yeah, what I'm doing right now is I will do the Chocobo Girl quest, which I'll accept here. So basically, if I talk to all these Chocobo Girls, they will give me a firework, and if I talk to all of them, they will also give me a present. Which kind of is required, kind of don't. It depends if you want to see me kill Aeronite, which is the super boss in this game, or one of the two. a lot of people consider him like the hardest enemy in the game. I would agree if you don't know how to cheese him properly. But yeah.
Also, to make Neviutz kill Aeronite, you still need another $248, so raise them bucks.
Yeah, you have like roughly another 30... What's the time? I can't see, it's behind the screen.
Minutes.
I have like another 20-ish minutes. Because I need to collect additional stuff and I don't want to do that for no reason. But yeah. So I talked to the Chocobo Guilds. I bought an outfit earlier which is very, very, very strong for the beginning of the game. Oh. Also, I pick up this medal. I need them to sell them because I need a certain amount of money. If I don't get that, I will have an issue.
Nice.
But yeah, whoops, I talked to him again. I got an encounterless way up here, which is random. Like sometimes the flying sees you and then you have to avoid him to the left. You can't talk to NPCs if enemies are around because they're scared. Whoops. So we're buying this ticket from him, which we will need later in this quest. Oh, even more. Perfect. So I should be set on money now, which is pretty good. Usually you need one, but having more is always safe. So I will sell all of them at the same time anyways, so it's no time loss either. So I pick up this item, which gives me immunity to defaith, and then I teleport back to XIII. Teleporting costs 3 GP. I think it's like EP or something in the English version. Yeah, that's why I only bought 2 items from Hope, because I needed the GP for this. Sorry?
The stream crashed the game.
Yeah, I can pause the game, just pause the timer then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's briefly wants to pause. She's getting releases right now.
The picnics.
Hypercard seems to have frozen
Calm down.
because of whatever bullshit.
There it comes. Blame Kenjo. Kenjo, please.
Oh, so it's just the video feed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She started to like display skylines and then freeze up.
Oh, do you remember when exactly that happened? Because I explained a bunch of stuff and people couldn't see it.
I don't know exactly.
Okay.
At least been like the past 30
At least a minute.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I guess.
So,
New
like,
world record 17:15. Yeah, here we go.
so like, the story for this game, for anyone who really cares, is that lightning, since 13.2, has been revived by God, and is then set out to save all the souls of this world to be brought into a new world. That's basically it. But there's some big sources of souls or whatever, which is like the bosses of each areas that you have to collect before the 13th day, because the god only gives you 13 days to complete this task, and then he'll destroy the rest of the souls.
Right, I think we can fill a bit of the downtime with 3 quick donations. A $10 anonymous donation saying, Final Fantasy XIII is the only Final Fantasy game I ever played and it is really bad.
Wow.
Well,
Oh, hold on. You got it back.
let's not agree or disagree with that one. $5 from Eat the Pen saying, already gave almost all I can spare right now to SGDQ, but had to find a few more bucks for lightning returns. I've been thinking about trying to run this game myself. Is there anywhere I can look online for some tips?
Well, I suppose you can watch one of my runs, and like, if you have any questions, you can just PM me on Twitch or something, and I will gladly help out with that.
I'm working on making notes for this game, but I haven't worked for them for a time, but I'll continue. And if it is, I can, like, through Nev, probably get them out on his channel, so you can go and pick them up there.
Yeah, that will probably work. I just never bother about notes because I've always been running the game noteless.
But if you guys want to, you can PM Philo on Twitter or on Twitch, and I'll hurry more up and finish it so you can get it.
Yeah, it's not frozen, but
It's not frozen anymore. It doesn't. Yeah, it really is good, but you can still play.
yeah.
Okay.
The cable's kind of like supposed to be kind of.
Okay, well, I'm ready whenever.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so
And the third donation I have is $5 from Ella Jazz saying, shout out to Neviutz for running a Sailor Moon game. I freaking love Sailor Moon.
what?
Ella.
But yeah, does it look shitty now on the screen? Because I don't know.
No,
Oh,
it
there
looks-
is more medals here.
It looks fine.
So I'm 100% fine on money now. That is good. Even if you guys were to donate for Aeronite, which... Oh, look, even more medals.
You're getting all the medals.
Yeah, used up all my luck for like any of the runs I will eventually ever do again. Oh shit, I didn't make the jump.
And there's the Duggins.
Yeah, you can jump over there from like the platform. Saves like maybe half a second. It's like really trivial, but it looks good, so.
The thing you see in front of Nev here that he's going into is like the, what's it called, cursed area or something?
It should be chaos. I don't
Chaos,
know.
yeah.
But yeah, I picked up the soul seed because you need at least one.
Yeah, the soul seeds can only be found within these soul or chaos areas, and
Yeah.
monsters within it are way more aggressive and do more damage. Or
They have more HP, they deal more damage, they have
And-
more defense, everything
yeah,
basically.
and they regenerate as well, the health.
Yep.
So they're hard to fight in there, but we use it later to force a certain spawn we want.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we're there. Also, they always give you back 1 GP if you kill them in the safe zone. Like, every enemy, if you kill it, it gives you a certain amount of GP back. And if you kill something in a chaos zone, it gives an additional 1. So yeah, I went to the dunes now because there's like some stuff I want to buy. That was not possible for me, that was just me being bad. I want to buy some stuff here and prepare something for like the later quest. Oops. So we're just selling all the potions. You start with 2 potions, I bought 2 potions. Okay, so we buy this and then we buy the Passion Rogue, which has both debuffs. For everyone familiar with Final Fantasy games, Deep Protect, D-Shell, very strong spells. For everyone not familiar with them, if you ever play a Final Fantasy game, look out, like, especially one of the newer ones, look out for them. They will make your life easy in every possible way.
Yeah. They reduce the armor and magic resistance of the enemies, so
Exactly.
basically just give you more damage on them.
If I had Zoning around, he could tell you the numbers, but I don't know. Maybe Zoning is in chat and want to tell you the numbers. They differ from 13 and 13.2, but I think they're the same in Lightning Returns as in 13.2. It's like something like
I think
1.6 or something.
yeah.
But yeah, it doesn't sound much, but it's a lot.
The numbers start off kind of big in this game, so the scaling is big.
Ah,
Well,
yeah, you can make that without sliding down. It's whatever. Oops. So yeah, I pick up these cactus statues because they're teleport points in this desert. I need a few of them. And I pick up this chest because that's actually important. It gives me Storm Strike, a Gale... Is it Gale Strike in English? I don't know. It's Storm Blow in Japanese. It's like a strike that acts like magic, but it deals physical damage.
yeah, it's Gale Strike in English.
And has the physical attribute. Like, staggering in this game basically just works like this. Usually you just spam a bunch of magic and they will eventually get staggered. But some enemies have special stagger conditions. Like, for example, you can't stagger them with magic or stuff. And that's why I need Storm Strike. Or Gale Strike, whatever, that thing I just picked up.
Yeah, Gale Strike.
Yeah, I'll just call it Storm Blow.
Yeah, translations are kind of weird because they're not.
Yeah,
always
because
direct.
why translate something that is basically already Storm Blow to something different? Makes so much sense. Okay, so trying to avoid all enemies, because if you look at the time, it's 4:50. If I get into an encounter, I either have to fight it or escape. escaping takes an hour in-game time if you're playing on normal difficulty, which I can't really afford right now. I mean, I have a backup, but it would be pointless going here. So we go in this tomb. There's something for the desert main quest that I will need. Basically, every area has a main quest, and you need to complete it to actually be able to beat the game. There is one area that has 2 main quests, which may sound odd, but whatever. Square thought it's a good idea. I just hope no enemy spawns right in front of me, because it's hard to avoid them here, right here.
JH, please.
Okay, this should be good. I could fight these, worst case. It's gonna take a bit, but gremlins are really weak in this game. So, you could fight them. So yeah, I pick up the stone tablet. You need 3 of them throughout the run for this quest. And then I attack these enemies and escape the fight to pass an hour. Because at 6 AM, you will get warped back to the Ark where we started out. And yeah, I have no business here anymore. I just went here, picked up the tablet, and then warped out because it's pretty much the fastest thing you can do.
Do they ever explain why it stops at 6 AM? Like, you have to go back to the Ark every 6 AM because Hope says so, basically.
Yeah,
As far as I
because
remember.
Hope is a dick.
Yeah. Hope is basically the Navi of, like, New Returns. He keeps talking about useless shit.
Yeah, but the problem is no one likes Hope. That is the issue. Like, they brought back Hope, but no one likes him.
That's true. And the worst version, the kid version.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll pick up this next chest because it has very good items in it, which I need. One of them is to sell. And then we're gonna talk to Hope again.
All these people unexperienced with talking to JH.
Buy more, buy more of these warrior potions or whatever they call. And then we need to talk to Hope about some of the main quests and side quests. He basically explains to you what they do and stuff. But we already know, so we're just gonna skip through it, obviously. And then we're gonna go to the south of Luxurion. And yeah, tip for free to the chat, don't argue with JH. He's a troll.
Speaking of Chocobo, we have a $7.65 donation saying, donate this towards hashtag TeamWatchNFL for Oxworth as paper refuses to acknowledge Japan.
Thanks, Ox. But yeah, like I said earlier, I hope you like these loading screens. You will see a lot of them. You can even do fancy stuff like turning them around, but it's so pointless because it actually changes the camera as well while you're in the loading screen. It's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in game design. Okay, we go into Wildlands because we have some business to do here. It's best to do this part early because you don't really need to fight much and it's just a bunch of running around. So you don't really need to be super strong for this. So doing this early is probably the best bet. So you get some really useful stuff here. Zeev G2. I make the jump, whatever. Okay, so we're in Wildlands. It's a pretty open area. Basically, Square thought it's pretty good to just give you a bunch of strong shit here. It's basically elemental based. Wherever you go, you will find something that will help you with elemental magic and stuff, like elemental coverage. So it's pretty good. I'll make use of that early on to get everything I need. But yeah, first we go to this camp which has the main story quest for this area. And I'll also do a little bit of shopping. It's actually not that much. So yeah, talk to a bunch of people. So we're buying a dress here which has like enhanced arrow. It gets arrow Kai in this one. It basically is an arrow spell, a wind spell, which I will need later on, and I will also need now. But yeah, time for menuing. Let's hope I don't fuck this up too much.
What Nev is doing here is like making his different 3 presets, it's like setups you can have. Most of the stats you gain is through your weapon, your shield, and your garment. And the garment is your clothes. Clothes actually matters a lot in this game, and it's also a reason why the game is known as the dress up Final Fantasy.
Okay, but as you could see, like some of the spells were yellow, some of the spells were white. If they're yellow, they have a passive ability, which is usually like magic plus X, strength plus X. So the more yellow ones I get, the better it is. What I did, I equipped like Storm Blow from earlier on my physical thing. I equipped magic based on this one, and I equipped debuff and guard on the last one. Everything else doesn't really matter. There's like a bunch of other stuff I could do, but I wouldn't call it optimizing, it's just like wasting time, because you don't need it. There's a bunch of stuff in this game, if you speedrun it, you can do so many things to optimize it, but it's not needed and just wastes time. Okay, so Chocobo Eater. I'll just start with debuffing him, and he has 2 possible attacks. This is the good one. If he bites me, I'll just use arrow and then use the warrior's potion because he will be staggered right after. So yeah, this is the outfit I got earlier. The Velvet Bouncer, I think it's called in English. It's really strong early in the game. So yeah, as you can see, we just obliterate him.
Velvet Bouncer is really strong because it has the Blitz level 2, and Blitz is really strong once the enemies is staggered.
Yeah. Also, it's pretty strong if they're not staggered. It just has a lot of base damage for this part of the game, and its area of effect as well. But yeah, so the other thing about the Chocobo Eater is he can drop 2 abilities, Blazara and Magnet. Getting both of them is really rare. It's not really run over if you don't get them, but it would be convenient to at least get Magnet. Magnet doesn't really deal damage, but it pulls every enemy together, which is kind of needed later on in the run. So there's still a second chance to get Magnet, but if I don't get it, well, I'll just have to deal with it. So I'm making back our way to the camp. What is Niblet doing here? But yeah, there's like safe spots in this game. If you go there, enemies just disappear. It's pretty useful every now and then. Sometimes it just really hinders you. But yeah, we get the second magic accessory. It gives you 15% magic. It's the same I picked up on my way to the south train station of Luxurion earlier. So I have 1 for physical, 2 for magical now. They're all needed. Get out of my way. Okay, so got a Gesture Green, which I'll feed to the Chocobo. So this is the Chocobo. Like, if you want the donation to cut off now and want me to name him, I can do that. Otherwise, I can wait for like another 15-ish minutes. Well, it's more like 10.
Well, from our point of view, it doesn't really matter. We have another $7.65 donation from Munchie, saying from #TeamWatchNetFail. When is Persona 3? Bonus stream? And standings at the moment are some $45.95 for #TWNF in the lead before Tompa with $15, Kirino number 1 at $11, and Nightwing at $10. So you might as well cut it off now.
You can do that. I will. Well, wait until I'm back. So I accept the quest from Sarada. It's a quest I will need because I need to heal the Chocobo. He's wounded from, well, being attacked by the Chocobo Eater. So I'm doing a little fetch quest here, which allows me to grow Geisel Greens on the field. Some people would disagree it's the fastest way because it takes a lot of in-game hours, but for real-time purposes, it's the fastest way you can heal the Chocobo, so that's obviously why we're doing it. So I'm bad at this game, I keep running out of stamina every now and then. But yeah, so the reason why I had to go back after Sarada, she gives you Geyser Greens as well, but you have to feed them to the Chocobo before you can accept the quest. And now we have to search for her dad and give him fertilizers to be able to grow stuff on the field. Usually you only need one to complete the quest, but the more spirit you have, the more Geyser Greens you can grow at the same time. I'll pick up 3 total, because 3 is the perfect number for this route. I used to have a different route where it just got, where it got 4. Did everything like a day earlier, but it turned out that it's not really necessary. You would have to go out of your way by like 20-ish seconds to just get the 4th one. It's not worth it. But yeah. These are the fertilizers I talked about earlier. And I think I will get an encounter right before Sada does that. That was close. So yeah, this is her dad. We have to talk to him twice, give him fertilizer, and then we can just continue.
Yeah, with the swag glasses.
He has the swaggiest glasses ever. Yeah. Picking up the 3rd one and going into this town to get the teleport point, and then just teleporting back to there. To like the beginning, the train station of this area. And now we're back to the camp. So this thing has been going through like a lot of changes in terms of routing, like this specific section. At first I thought it would be faster to just run back, save the GP, kill the next boss earlier, but it turns out you have so many days anyways. And killing one of the bosses one day later will make him have a stronger version of itself. And a different name, not that it matters, but I figured it doesn't matter if you fight the weaker one or the stronger one, because it's only like 100,000 HP difference, and it really doesn't matter. After I figured it out, I could reroute this and just make it so you teleport and stuff like that. It's basically, the beginning of the route was like more optimized towards teleporting. Okay, so we plant those fertilizers, 3 of them. 1 by default, and no. The targeting is really bad if there's multiple things. So yeah. Planted all these, and then I need to buy stuff from this guy. He sells me seeds that I need. Sara gives you 5 seeds, but you need 7 to heal the Chocobo. So I'm just gonna buy 2 additional. So we're gonna cut off the Chocobo thing? Yeah. Well, I need to rest a couple of hours in game anyways. So it doesn't matter how long you rest here, as long as you don't rest past midnight. Alright.
That's watching a fail.
Where's the, oh my god, where is
Hashtags.
the, there it is, hashtag team watch nef fail. Alright. So yeah, these things take 6 hours to grow, that's why you need to skip more than 6 hours, but not past midnight, it's important. We pick them up, grow more. And then we heal the Chocobo to full. Oops. So yeah. Well, not to full actually, I lied. I don't know what it was saying. But yeah, we healed the Chocobo and now we can actually use it. It's pretty helpful. Because we will need it for this part of the game. Or this area of the game. So shoutouts to Team Watch Nef Fail. Not sure if there is much to watch me fail this year. I hope not, but we will see. But yeah.
No blindfolded Catherines and stuff.
Yeah. I will buy a couple of items from this guy. What I will buy specifically is an End Thunder potion and End Fire potion. For anyone who hasn't played the 13 series, you probably won't know these items. Because I don't think they have existed beforehand. Basically what they do is they apply the element to your physical attacks if you use them. And you might see later on why. Because it's incredibly strong. You can end this game in less than 3 hours, but I added time for setup and possible donation incentive.
Possible donation incentive, i.e. Aeronite, which is still a few dollars short of being met, so get your money in for that
Define a
one.
few.
Yeah, just a few.
So we're going back to the same place where I left. 250 still? No one wants to see the super boss being beaten with like super low level in a speedrun? Okay. We can get ahead of schedule again then, maybe.
Actually, it's only 243.
The difference! People are getting eye cancer on the loading screen.
Most beautiful loading screen ever, please.
Alright. So let's hope I didn't fuck up. Okay, good. 3 here. Pick these up. On the Chocobo, it's faster to not just skip the cutscene, but I need to plant one more. Here we go. Because it's just faster if you're on the ground with lightning, because she takes forever to pick it up otherwise. Okay, we're skipping to 1 AM specifically. It's very important. It allows for a mistake and otherwise for proper setup. But since it's a marathon run, if I fail timing stuff properly, I will just go with the safe route rather. Because if you fail it properly, you're going to lose a bunch of time, and I don't want to have that happen. So I'd rather lose like 20 seconds or something by playing it safe. No, it's not the boss in the 14th. In the dungeon that unlocks on the 14th day, it's the dragon. For everyone who doesn't know, Aeronite is the dragon.
You saw him right before we started the run.
Yeah, I went into the fight because we needed to crop the game properly. But yeah, right now I'm making my way to a part in the game where you have to get an item for a quest that you don't have yet. It's one of the very few items that you can pick up without having the quest. And I need to teleport out of here anyways after that, so I'm gonna do it now. Because there is no other point in the game to do this than now without losing a bunch of time. There is a behemoth up there. Don't block me. Okay, good. This could have been really bad. But it's fine. Okay, so yeah, this is the chest I was talking about. It's an item for one of the main story quests. It's like, a bunch of the side story quests and stuff seem like they're optional, but in reality they aren't. So we're going to the north of Lixirian again. And it's almost time for the first boss.
Before that, I might have a quick donation with a question. $2 from Adra Jacko saying, is it really hard remembering all the settings in Japanese? Do you really save that much time?
It doesn't save any time, it's just the only copy I have. And it's not really that hard remembering it or reading it if you can, so. But yeah, I would have to collect extra stuff for Aeronite in like 5 minutes, so if you want to cut that off. I mean, I could kill him anyways, even if it's not met, but that's a 6, right?
Oh, 5.
That's a 5, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5. It has the one on top.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not a 6.
It's not.
It looked like a 6 at first, but yeah, I need to gather these numbers for unlocking one of the doors. Similar to 10-2, where you have to get the code in Besaid.
Hashtag Team WatchNev reading numbers.
Okay, 3 and 5. So there's 4 numbers. One of them is always 0, and the other ones go from 1 to 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
So since I got 2 of them, I just need to guess the last one. So it's a 1 in 3 chance I get it correct first try.
You could go and find the last one, but it's faster. to
It's
just
so
guess
far
it.
out of the
Yeah,
way.
You have to go to the end of the
Yeah.
map for that
It's
one.
like absolutely not worth it. So guessing the 4th one is the best bet.
Since there's only
So
3
3,
options.
5, 3, 5, 9.
Yep.
Nope, wrong one.
3, 5, 8.
Yep. There we go. Second try.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's what record pace. I think what record got a second try as well. But no, I'm probably like already far behind what record. But yeah, what do you want to do about Aeronite? Should I just kill him anyways? I mean, it's already included in the estimates, so...
Well, no donations, no Aeronite. Simple as that.
I guess. I mean, if we're too far ahead, which I doubt, I can still kill him since I have a save file set up just in case. Sure.
You guys are missing out on the Aeronite, I'm just saying. It's great.
Yeah, it's a pretty good strategy to cheese him early on in the game. A bunch of people complained he's really hard on new game, but I disagree.
So the story of this part is that there's like this cult that you saw Nev was following from the start. That is like sacrificing pink-haired girls because they want to find the savior, which is Lightning's allies in this game.
Okay, so they drop the key after we shoot them away. It's not needed, but I would have to fight an extra enemy if I didn't get the key. I'll be honest, the first 2 runs I didn't get the key because I didn't know it was there. I was like basically a couple days after I finished the game for the first time. That's when I started routing and running this. So I was like, oh cool, there is a key, I could just use that one. But yeah, I need to accept this quest. It gives... Wait, what?
It said you didn't tell Mom.
I will do it later. It's okay. Oh, I didn't sell the shield. Okay, I know where the issue comes from. Yeah, I didn't sell the shield. That's the thing, because I had enough money from the things.
Medals and stuff.
When am I gonna do this? Okay, let me think about this for a second. I think I'll do it now.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah, I'll do it now. It's fine.
Time shouldn't be a problem.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm bad at this game. So yeah, I should have sold the shield earlier because there is no need for it and it gives you the money you need. You could argue I got too good metal luck that I forgot about this, but I'll just take this one. I'm a bad player. But yeah, the reason why you want to get this now is because so you don't have to get it later. Because you can accept the quest here, but you can turn it in somewhere else. Surprisingly though, that without selling the shield, I was only 400, it was 370 I think, that was short. Okay, I didn't add the gremlin, that's important.
No, they don't want to help the savior, they want to kill the savior, the cult.
Okay, here we go. That took like 30 seconds or something,
yeah.
but whatever.
The cultists are led by the Shadowhunter, I think he's named, which is the boss of this area, and you'll recognize the person
If you play 13 too.
if you play 13 too.
But yeah. This happens. Shouldn't have happened, but whatever. It's fine. It was only like a minute or something. But yeah, now I'm on my way to the Shadow Hunter, actually.
Yep.
Because now I completed everything so that I can finally kill him. And you're gonna see how free these bosses are in a speedrun.
Yeah.
If you've played the game before, you will probably be like really confused why shit goes so easy. It's basically just a bunch of setup. Like I remember when the game first came out, a lot of people had trouble with most of the bosses because it wasn't like 100% intuitive to do what you should have done.
The game is very confusing at first because it gives you a lot of freedom, but
Yeah.
that's also one of the great things about the game.
Yeah,
Once
it's
you,
like you
start doing
can
it.
go everywhere, pick up stuff, get stronger, but a lot of people were like, "Oh, I have to rush it because
Time.
the game limits me in time," and then they were like trying to do stuff really early because they thought they wouldn't have enough time otherwise. And that's basically where the issue came from.
A lot of people hate this game only because of the time mechanic.
Yeah, but you have so much time. It's
But
like-
if you like know what to do, you have all the time in the world because you can freeze the time with your GP, and GP is so easy to get, so
Okay.
time is never an issue.
well, I skipped the stuff for Arrow Knight, so you can cut it now.
Alright, and in the meantime I have another quick $5 donation from Anonymous saying hashtag Team Watch Not Fail, good luck on the Crystal Chronicles run. May the RNG not screw you over.
Thank you. Yeah, that will be tonight. Hopefully, I don't know when exactly it's scheduled, but should be like 4 AM or something. It's gonna be 4-player co-op.
It's gonna be
I
amazing.
sense bad things, but we will see. Okay, so well, I'll pick up this weapon. It has stagger power. Stagger power basically just increases how fast your spells stagger enemies. Okay, let's equip this. Equip the glasses, they are important. Oops. And we also equipped the Thundara that I got from the chest earlier.
The glasses gives Nev like plus 10 in awesomeness, so it's very important to win the game.
Now it's important that you look fancy when killing shit. That's the real reason. Okay, let's not get into an encounter, good. So yeah, boss fight incoming, let's hope I don't mess it up.
And here we have Captain Free.
Yeah. This is the Free Squadron. This is the first one of them. Captain Free. Also known as Noel, the Shadow Hunter. If I don't mess it up, it should be like a 23-second fight.
So yeah, story-wise, Noel was the Shadow Hunter, and he's upset because Yule from 13-2 died, and he is sure that it's...
Okay, so I'm using the
Lightning's fault.
Thunder Potion here. Whoops. And then I'm using... Whoa. I'm using the Bravery Potion right after. And we're just gonna kill him. Alright, dead. That was really good. I got a lot of perfect timings on this. 22, that's good.
It's really good.
Yeah, 22 is very good. I think the fastest I've gotten was 20. But usually you get 21 if you do it properly. But yeah, deprotect, deprotect, deshell. Deshell doesn't really matter, but deprotect does. Warrior's Potion to get bravery, and then do and then just do like and Thunder Potion for his weakness. Like Thunder is his weakness. I used Arrow, but it's just to stagger him. Like the damage for magic usually doesn't matter.
Only the power of the stagger.
Yeah.
At least in this part of the game.
Okay, so we have to fully heal the Chocobo now. I hope I didn't forget one. That would be really bad.
Shouldn't have.
I had 6 when I started this, should be fine. I don't remember the number, I just do stuff by muscle memory and it works. Probably not the best thing for RPGs. Should be fine, okay, it should be the last one. There we go. Okay, now he can also use his wings again, which is important because we'll need that. We need to hover a dozen of times. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, I got 10,000 gil from beating Noel. I will buy a couple of shields here. A lot of people may wonder why I buy these crappy shields, but they're actually really good. They have like the highest block rating out of all shields you can get at this point in the game. And they also have ATB charge. ATB charge is like the second best ability. Or you could argue the best, because the more ATB charge you have, the faster you recharge ATB.
Also, shoutouts to great soundtrack.
I want to have the sax though.
Huh?
I want to have the sax, the jazzy sax.
The groovy chocobo is the best.
Yeah. Okay, so it's important that I don't run into enemies right now. Usually, if I didn't have to go back earlier to get the Seed Hunter license, I would have much better timing. But I'll just chronostasis now to be safe. I'll go with safe strats anyways. So this part right now, starting here, is only in the marathon route. I need to get a random drop in like 5-10-ish minutes. And supposedly it has a 15% drop chance or something. Maybe even 20, I don't remember. But in reality, it's like 5 tops. So I get an item that increases drop chance just for safety. I mean, in a marathon run, in a world record run, I would just reset if I don't get it by the second try. But I can't really do that here, so I have to play it as safe as possible, increasing all the odds I can.
No one wants to watch Nev grind for 10
Yeah, you don't want to watch me grind the same mob for like 10 minutes.
I've done that. It's
so yeah, I got Beggar's Beats, which increase they increase drop chance of items, and they basically make you not gain any gil from fights, but it doesn't matter because I only need it for one fight basically.
We're still talking with Gage.
We have a $10 donation from Stuart saying, please put this money towards Lightning not returning in future Final Fantasy games.
Well, according to interviews, that might not be the case.
Supposedly FF15 should have Lightning.
To what degree is like not known yet? Like to what degree Lightning is in the game?
Yeah.
Hopefully not much more than the side character.
Wait, you don't
NPC.
like Lightning?
Well, she's great now, but I've had enough of her by now.
Well, to be fair, 13 and 13.2 I didn't like Lightning, but playing Lightning Returns, I actually started to like Lightning a lot.
Yeah, Lightning Returns is like trying to redeem Lightning as a character. They do an okay job, but like...
Oh, look at the timing, it's so good. The timing is actually good right now.
Pretty great. This is one of the tight places with time, because Nev has to do a bunch of stuff before 6.
Yeah.
And he's like at 5 AM now, so it's running close. So he'll use the chrono time abilities to slow down the timer. And as he only has one GP, he can only do it one more time.
Yeah, I shouldn't have to do it because I'm earlier than you should be, but I'm not too late. So I might have to wait a bit longer after I'm going to Sass. He's also still in the game for everyone who has played this.
Yeah.
And since I didn't get Blizzara off of Chocobo Eater earlier, I'll get it here.
Sass and Null were both one of the big, like, story-wise soul sources that you go after. So as you probably have figured out, all like the characters from earlier games are the soul sources.
But yeah. You want to be here at like 5:36 or 38 or something.
And we're here.
Around this point.
Yeah.
We're here like a couple of minutes earlier, so that's perfect. Usually what you would do, you would chronostat at like 4:12, 4:16 or something, then get into an encounter right before I jumped over to that left side where I got an End Blizzard bracelet. It's actually not required, but it speeds up the fight and it's on the way. So it speeds up a lot of fights and it's on the way, so I'm getting it.
Depends if you go around in it or in the edge, I guess. Yeah, I love this game. Like, the game mechanics are amazing in Lightning Returns.
So we went to SAS, accepted his stupid quest to gather soul fragments for his son Dash, whatever his name was again. And now I'm just waiting for 6, because it's faster than going back and trying to get into an encounter, because you can't get encounters here, it's a safe zone. But yeah. It would be better timed in an actual run, but it's fine. Alright, that's the end of day 1, 2,
3.
3. I had to count for a second.
Oh wait,
Nev,
that's
you do
day
know
2.
that-
We go to day 3 now.
No, it's already day 3
Oh, yeah,
because
sorry.
we skipped the first
skipped-
one
yeah.
with the chocobo, the second one basically.
Nev, you do know that there are 3 kinds of people, right?
Hmm?
Those that can count up to 3 and those that can't count up to 3.
Usually I just look at my splits and I know what to do, so...
Days are hard. Like, what day is it here now? Monday? Tuesday? I don't know.
I think it's Tuesday. I only know because my run is on
Oh yeah,
Tuesday.
yeah, it is Tuesday. Shit.
Okay, we're back to the arc. Not gonna do anything here. Hope it's useless. Now the fun part begins. Let's hope for good. Well, it's not gonna happen. So, and now
That's just
begins
it.
the possible grind.
Yep.
I have like a bunch of minutes extra since I don't have to kill Aeronite, so
It's gonna be okay, but
not the worst. But RNG could really kill it here. I hope it doesn't, but it's very possible. So I need a random drop from a Sahagin.
Sandrake. It's
They're
called.
Sahagin. Well, whatever. They're Sahagins. They're the only enemy in the game that drop Imperil. You can't get Imperil in a chest or anywhere else. They are the only enemy that drop it. And I need Imperil. Because Imperil basically breaks 13, 13-2, and Lightning Returns. I think it didn't exist before. At least I'm pretty sure. But the second they introduced it in the newer games, they were just broken. Okay, I have to do a little bit of minion here for the safe strat. Usually I wouldn't do this, but I can do it now since I already have everything. Whoops. Okay. Yep. Oh, there is one. Oh, that's really good timing.
So that's a Sargon.
Okay.
Monsters have like different ways to stagger them. As Nev said, you can do it with magic, but they also have like special cases.
Okay, he dropped something you can see from the crystal.
Or is it? I didn't see.
That was not what I need.
Uh,
That was D-Faith or something,
Okay.
D-Shell, something like that. But yeah, I didn't get it, so I'm just gonna go into the chaos, spawn enemies, and if they're not the proper ones, I'll just avoid them.
inside the chaos zone, the monsters are
Yeah.
very aggressive. So as soon as you enter one, they basically spawn. So you can use that to cycle through the enemies and
Yeah.
hope he gets the Sandrake.
I was hoping for a first try Imperil, but that's too much to add. Actually, let me make 100% sure that wasn't Imperil. It was Dispel.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I skipped a bit too fast. Okay, there's a Sagin. In here, I use a different strategy because since I get 1 GP back, I can't afford to just overclock here. Oh, he dropped nothing. Oh, that is really bad.
So we're up to 2 now.
That's the marathon luck. That's the marathon luck. Oh. So yeah, even if I lose 5 minutes, it's still faster than picking a different route, simply because of the final boss alone. Like, you save 5 minutes on the final boss alone if you have Imperil. So, yeah. Except for better RNG now, that would be really appreciated. Wrong enemy. So, to be fair, in practice, I got it 2nd try and 3rd try.
Please.
Oh, there's one. Come on.
So, let's hope. 3rd try.
He dropped something.
He did?
He dropped something, but I don't know what he dropped because.
Come on.
It was bound to happen. It's bound to happen because it's a marathon. It's just marathon luck.
Hashtag team watch Nev fail.
It's like not even me failing, it's just the game not giving me what I need. There's like a difference.
Hashtag RNG failing for the team.
Have to do better RNG manipulation.
I would if I could.
Try holding up your left arm, maybe that helps.
The reason why Blitz is like a strong attack is yes, it's physical, but also it has
My
a
God.
good it has a good rate on
Oh,
the
this is
stagger
the
timer.
worst.
Staggered timer increases the time they're staggered after
What's
you
the,
actually
what's the
staggered
time?
them.
I can't see.
1:4:30.
104.
Yeah, 1:04:30. So
It's okay, at least I'm getting Saw against spawn, so that's something.
You're a minute behind.
Could be
me.
even worse. Oh, I want to have. Oh. That's okay.
If you perfect time a block on the Sarkins, they instantly stagger as well. So you can always try to go for that once they charge you.
Same for this guy.
Yeah. And that's the like special requirement some monsters have. They differ, but in it's not that important in a speedrun because we just break it by Imperil. So magic becomes so strong that it staggers most.
I just want to die right now. Someone shoot me.
That's 4th, right? Or 5?
I was like, I don't fucking know.
It's too
The
many.
worst RNG. It's not what I need. The good thing is I do have a safety save. The bad thing is I don't want to use it because it's dumb. But if this keeps going, I might have to.
Yeah.
So how big is the chance that you'll get one?
15%.
And I have
without
increased
the,
drop chance.
without the accessory, but he has an accessory that increases the drop chance by some number. I can't remember exact one.
I don't think anyone in this game, anyone remembers numbers in this
No.
game.
Let's hope.
Today is the day of Dispel. I have like 10 Dispels now.
Out there, you can recognize the Imperil by that it has a dash in the middle, and something that looks like a reverse.
It's okay, they will go extinct. They will go extinct before I get...
Monsters can go extinct in this game, and it's kind of a game mechanic where you then get to fight the last one of this monster, which is a stronger version. It's only like not at any point important in a Final Fantasy speedrun, or in this speedrun though.
Finally! Oh my
got
god,
it.
what's the time?
107.
That was so bad.
Thank you,
Hashtag
RNG
applauding
sis.
for RNG.
You can probably see my disappointment.
Twitch chat is a free continent, according to JH.
Hmm?
Twitch chat is a free continent, unlike America. JH, please.
Okay, whatever. This is basically the only RNG part in the game. There's like a small RNG part, but that loses like 20 seconds. This can go anywhere from like 30 seconds to 15 minutes if you get really, really unlucky. Okay, so I get this one, this cactus statue, and then I will go down here and get another tombstone stone tablet like I did in the very beginning of the run. I figured it makes more sense. I have to teleport away anyway, so I can just as well get this right now, because it makes no difference. If I get it now, well actually it does, since I teleport anyways, so
Yeah.
I just want to get it now. So I'd have to go back here later for no reason. Okay, and we're going to Houston now, completing this quest. This quest in itself is actually gonna... I think it's the longest out of all quests. Time-wise, because you have to go
Yeah.
back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so...
Many times.
Excuse me. Okay, so... Sorry?
No, just someone said you can like overfarm this game. Well, you make them extend, but you can in the arc go back and kill them again and again if you want to in New Game Plus or whatever. But you just have to you can only fight the stronger version. Yeah. So like yeah, you can overfarm, but you're never like running out of resources to farm if that is. Why you would do that though, I'm not sure.
Well, I don't have thingy-magic. I equipped the wrong guard ability here. Oh, I have to unequip the safe strat thing. Let's forget about that. Okay, so I equipped Imperial for obvious reasons, and I unequipped the drop chance increasement item thingy. I think it's called Beggar's Beads or something. It's like some random name.
Yeah. Do we have Magnet yet? We don't.
No.
No.
Might get Magna from Cyclops. I could have killed him with Beggar's Beats on to increase the drop chance from Magna,
Yeah,
but
that's
I lose the Gil. I don't think I need the Gil, but I kind of want to.
better save.
Magna isn't required, so it's fine. Okay, so we give this guy the ticket we bought in the very beginning of the run, and then we skip the time to 6 PM. Okay, this is the troll corridor. If enemies spawn here, it's like I was really lucky they didn't attack me. So I can escape 2 encounters in this area. If I escape a 3rd one, I won't have enough time anymore to finish the other part of what I have to do.
Someone asked who the 3 other guys here in the front is.
Yeah,
Everyone,
we should probably do a roll call.
like an hour in. So I'm Philo. I don't speedrun anything, but I avidly watch people and decide to run them until I give up and never do it anyway. So far, I might succeed one day. We'll see. Maybe like New Returns.
Yeah.
I'm EXE.
EXE.
I'm not sure if they can hear you unless you get closer to
This
his
is
microphone.
Yeah, this is EXE. Dummo, and you are, and he's Dizzy,
Well, I'm Neviutz.
and that's Neviutz.
I'm speedrunning long RPGs, sometimes bad games. This is what I was talking about. The hitbox is so ridiculous. But yeah, I can't escape here, so it's fine.
Warlord of Draenor names himself after an expansion, then says we're the Virgins.
Sorry?
Yeah, it's just a guy in chat.
Okay. So this is another semi-boss fight. It won't really look like one unless I mess it up, but it's pretty simple. Even though I have 3 GP, I can't overclock here because I need 5 by the end of this. I need to use a potion here. Okay, so I need him to do this.
39.
And then I'll just kill him, because that's when he starts taking more damage. Oh, I got something. I got I think I got magnet.
I didn't do it.
What? Rip Dirty Nut.
Japanese language.
Rip Dirty Nut. Someone unban Dirty Nut, please.
He deserved, I guess.
But yeah, I think I got magnet. I didn't fully pay attention, I could say, but okay. I'm getting the ID card.
Yep, remember that.
So, yeah. I've had runs happen where I went on without getting the ID card, and I was like, wait, why can't I not open the door? And then I
basically
realized,
rip run. Well, it is ripping.
Niblets, get out of my way.
Good.
That was sketchy. But yeah, I have the ID card. I'm just going back to Houston now to continue the story quest.
Yeah, this part is you get this ID card to get into like the special rich area or whatever part of this city, because there's a big like party going on, because the whole world actually knows that the days are ending. So some have decided to party, some continue to live their life, and like they have their reasons.
Yeah.
But the next like big soul source is actually inside this party, or is the one hosting this party.
Okay, so we're back in Houston, back at the bottom of Houston, and whatever area this might be. Like I said, I'm bad with names. Like, I usually don't bother about names as long as I know where I have to go.
Did we rip Arctic? No, no man.
Hey, you banned someone who typed my name in Japanese. Why would you do that?
Rip munchies.
Yeah, rub munchies. But yeah, now that we have the ID card, well, no, yeah, now that we have the ID card, we can open the bottom thing and this thing.
Oh, you have the smiley in your name? Nice.
Sorry?
The Japanese smiley.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so this is the guy who basically tells us about the finale and shit like that from the party.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, let me move. Thank you.
Yeah,
So I buy the rest of the bravery potions that I need for the run, which is 4 more. And now we have to talk to this guy. Like, the guy from before sends us off to this guy, and this guy wants us to collect fireworks for the fireworks, obviously.
The guy with the hat you talked to first is the director of the party, or like this theater thing that's gonna happen. And we want, as Lightning, to have the main role of it, because we can use that to get into the castle behind the walls.
Actually in the room.
But for us to get the main role...
Should probably pay attention to the game instead of looking who's in the room. Because I was just reading chat and...
Before, what's it called? Shit, now I lost it. Oh yeah, before we can get into it, we have to do like services for this guy.
Yeah, he's a dick. No one likes him because you have to run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
The first thing is he wants us to collect fireworks, or to talk with the fireworks manager and make sure it's okay. So now we run around and check if all the fireworks around the time is okay.
Yeah. These guys give us fireworks. They gave me 3. I got 3 from the Chocobo Gods earlier. The heat is...
Yeah, it's warm.
But yeah, I got 3 from the Chocobo Gods earlier. I got 3 from this guy. I'll get another 3 very soon, and 1 from the last Chocobo Girl.
Poor Alco.
And I have to buy this weapon here, which is exactly 4,900 gil, and I had exactly 4,900 gil. Okay.
Gil management.
Did
is
I?
strong.
Yeah, okay. I did talk to the Chocobo though.
Yeah.
So we also got the Mikote outfit from Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh yeah.
I don't need it, but you get it anyways if you finish this quest. If I would be killing Aeronite, I might need it, who knows?
Might.
But yeah, so we go to this guy. Since we accepted SAS quest earlier, we can do this fight right now. It gives us one of the soul fragments. But I'm an idiot and didn't equip the weapon. That's fine though.
Do you remember D-Faith this time? Or Blood Faith?
Didn't either. I didn't equip Blazara either. Alright. We're getting there. It's okay, I just forgot about everything I could possibly forget, but we're getting a oops.
Yeah.
I only need bravery.
The reason Blizzard does such a big thing is because the 3 bars you see like down in the lower left is the like determines how much he can actually use the skills in that garment setup.
Yeah.
And
Also, one second. You saw me doing like 8,000 damage with a blitz, and after I reapplied Imperial, I did like 15,500.
Yeah.
So that's how big the difference is.
it's a very strong attack. But like the ATB bars load or like reload faster if it's not the active one. So Nev tries to cycle through them to never keep them full, but never empty as well. That's an important part of speeding this game up a lot because of how much more you can do.
I have this any Blazar in here. I have Magnet. Perfect.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so I should have done this menuing before I talked to the guy at the counter and do stuff, but I'm an idiot.
You did remember Blood Faith, right?
I did
Okay,
equip
okay.
now. I forgot that as well. So, but I have it now. I have 10 fireworks. I have everything equipped I need to equip now. So.
Tingle. Tingle, you make me tinkly.
Alright, like I said, a bunch of walking back and forth.
Yeah.
It's so hot.
Yeah.
Windows are closed.
Hmm?
Once you get this back open.
What? The windows are. Oh my god. Okay, so I have all the fireworks. So we're back to this guy now. Oh, well, I can see him. There he is.
Talk to the firework chief, say, here's your fireworks.
Yeah, and then go back to the other guy, and suddenly he has more for us to do.
The reason we collected the fireworks was because we want to create a big bang that would tip over this statue in the middle of this like area. And we try to like say to the director, oh, it will create a great finish and all this stuff. And he goes along with it, so we get to collect the fireworks, and the fire chief is like, well, okay, I guess. The director is now like, okay, you get the main role, but you need to have the proper dress as well. So to prove that we actually can get this dress he has for us, we have to...
Oh, this guy I ran past just now is a dick. He can steal stuff from you. I've had him steal fireworks from me, so I had to go back and chase him. Also, sorry for interrupting you.
It's okay. The little kid is very annoying. He is, delayed some runs a lot. But we go to the tournament because apparently if we beat the tournament, we're okay to have a pretty dress on. And only then. Also, this dress is the donation incentive for dress color. So if you want to see it in a certain color, you should donate for that. We can change it along the way.
Okay, so now we're gonna do this Colosseum thingy-majig. So, a reason why I wanted magnet is partially this and more stuff in a bit. But yeah, magnet is really helpful, you will see why.
Sorry guys, sorry guys.
Nev, how much for shirtless?
What?
How much for shirtless?
Why should I go shirtless?
Because donations.
Oh, good mic. What is mic?
$50 for each open button.
I don't know, I usually don't go to the gym, so that should be an issue.
Oh. We don't care.
Why would you see a shirtless person who doesn't go to the gym?
Oh, that doesn't make a difference for us.
Tingle.
Whatever, we're raising money for a charity. Do it,
Yeah.
do it for God, for that water.
There needs to be no reason.
Literally just to get something.
Well,
What are we gonna do with that? I want to see something.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'll hold the mic up for you.
$50 per button.
$50 $500 incoming immediately.
That sounds like
That's for the
Wait, what?
Oxfest, please. Your English isn't that bad, we know that.
Okay, now I have everything equipped I need for this fight, so might even be fast. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's still slightly sloppy, but we're getting it. There we go. This is not New Game Plus, this is New Game.
Yeah. New Game
New
Plus
Game Plus
runs-
is a piece of shit, why would you ever run this? Split! I get the Crescent. Okay, so what's the dress colors?
Dress color, donations.
oh, donation.
I need the dress color now.
Nothing has changed since long time ago, so it's Nevitz's choice at $8.
Nice, I can choose my own color.
Guys,
Oh
start,
yeah.
Let me guess, pink?
start donating for lime green.
Dizzy shit.
Oh, whoops. Let's
This
see.
is also part of the speedrun.
What am I gonna pick? I think I'll pick.
Pick
this.
pink, pick pink, pick pink.
Oh, I need to change the ribbon.
Yellow.
The
If you guys want the
flower, there we
color,
go.
just start donating. It's only more than $8.
Ah, there we go. That's a good color.
That's good.
Should have picked like some ugly brown or something.
Um,
But yeah, this is like lavender-ish.
yeah.
Blue is pretty good.
Jump.
But yeah, I guess I can change it mid-run if people donate for it. But yeah,
Oh, so I'll keep it open in that case.
you can keep it up, I guess. But I don't want to change it every 2 seconds. So
We'll have like
there should be like a
$5.
minimum of 10 minutes in between.
yeah, and $5 above the old to make it changeable.
Okay, that works.
Wow.
Just say when you're comfortable with it.
So
You
that's
can get upskirts. There you go.
Oh yes.
Nev,
That's-
please, this is a charity stream.
You don't see anything.
That was charitable
Hashtag
for me.
timeout Nev.
So that's $13 to change the color right now, right?
Go look in the corner.
Someone else can finish your run.
Yeah.
Feeling knows it well enough.
No, he just has to look at the corner and finish it. Time out for 600 seconds.
Line the rest of the run. Fine.
It's okay. I have notes for some of it. It'll work.
He can continue.
Only until day 5. Then we're fucked.
It's okay. We're still at Snow's place.
Yeah.
Nev can just shout you what you need to do.
Yeah, from the corner, without looking. It's like practically blindfold, Brendan.
Okay, so here's the thing. If a Cyclops spawns, I have
Ah, yeah.
a very big problem. I was about to say.
Luckily, then if the Cyclops spawns here, he's forced to fight it, and he needs the GP, so he can't escape.
No, I can't escape because of the time.
Oh yeah, because of time, yeah. It gives the plus 1 hour, so it'd be 4 AM, and you'll get some serious time troubles then.
Yeah. It will screw everything up, basically. But yeah, having these is fine. Like, I can fight enemies in here. This dress is really strong for this point of the game. I can see how they wanted to help you, but they were just overdoing it, because this dress is extremely broken at this point of the game. It has Fyra 3, which deals like a bunch of damage. Tons of damage, I should say.
Yeah.
Tons and tons of damage.
What is it the title for the next 3 is
Sorry?
what is it the title for next 3 is? I can't remember. Is it Marshal 3? Like
It should be Sergeant. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
I don't
Sergeant
know.
3, yeah.
Wish you could read Japanese.
Start learning.
I was about to say, I just started learning it.
I should too.
Okay, so I get an encounter here somewhere. What is it? Oh, it's up there. Doesn't concern me. This bird is like, they are really, really fast, so if they spawn in a bad position, they could catch me. But they die to Fyra in like an instant.
So obsessed with shit.
Hmm?
Yeah, he's a one-shot us.
Put like a high bet on him for like $300 or something. Just to get the buttons undone.
Okay, so here's a jump I'm gonna try. It saves a second, but it's really hard.
Ah.
If you get this jump first try, it saves a second, but doing it fast is like really, really hard. Because the camera turns mid-jump, so it's hard to set it up properly. Also, the fun thing is, if you actually make the jump, you're stuck there because you can't go back since the door is closed. But yeah, I figured I should try it. It doesn't really matter that much. I can waste an in-game minute. It's just, I can't waste more than an in-game minute because time here is really tight. Can probably waste like 10 in-game minutes or something, which is like about 30 real-time seconds. Okay, since we're not doing Aeronite, I need to get Heavy Guard. Almost forgot about that. That would have been interesting. Heavy Guardless final boss. Oh, here we go. The best.
Rip.
The best. Okay. So you see me waiting here because otherwise the camera is like really awful and you whoa. Whoa, okay.
Hashtag Team Watch NFL.
I wait after those cutscenes because the camera is really awful and you can't really do much. It's like so random what direction you have to walk in. Like it's not even the same every time. Okay, so this guy sends me into the menu. I'll buy a Phoenix Down. I need one later on anyways, and it's for safety now. Since I'm in the menu anyways, it doesn't really lose any time. Yeah, I got the Japanese version when the English one wasn't out. That's the reason why I'm playing on Japanese. It's the only one I have. Because the release dates were like 3 months apart, and
You wanna wait?
yeah, I didn't want to wait.
What? No.
Also, I'm still positive you can jump from here over there, but I need to make it happen. One day I will make that jump. I would save like 15 seconds. Ah! That
was-
oh fuck! Oh my god.
Interesting to both spawn right now.
I need to kill the gremlin. Get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, he dies fast. Oh,
Whoa!
Nice.
Whoa!
Nice.
That was interesting.
the timing. Yeah.
That guard was interesting. Okay. At least the dock didn't push me off. That has happened before. It was frustrating because I had to go all the way up. But yeah, I can't escape here, so I have to fight every enemy that I run into. Whoa. And I have to fight these two anyways? I got him without chaos. That's good.
Nice. If they were within the chaos, as we said earlier, they would be harder because of like overall stronger stats and also regenerating health. So
But yeah, as you can, I don't know what I wanted to say.
so
As you can see, Fyra is really strong. That's what I wanted
Yeah.
to say.
yeah, we're beginning to get to the point where the magic, like after Imperial, basically magic becomes
Really
gradually
strong.
and gradually stronger than
Especially since we have
physical.
Blood Faith.
Yeah, Blood Faith.
You start the fight with Faith, which increases your magic, but it takes away 5% of your health every time you start a battle.
Yeah. And health is not something that automatically regenerates in this game.
Oh,
You don't have any healing spells either, so
well,
the only way
you do. You have
yeah.
Curaga and stuff, but it takes away GP, and
Yeah.
you can.
That's
You can't really do that on a speedrun. You need
Because
all
you
your
don't.
GP.
Yeah. So like you have the spell, but the GP is too useful to use that. So usually actually in the casual speed or casual
In a
speedrun,
casual
yeah.
speedrun,
In
yeah.
a casual playthrough, you usually use potions and stuff from the item menu to heal yourself up.
Okay. All right, snow time. This is
And
this
this
face called. This is Sergeant Free.
yeah, Sergeant Free. And this
He
is
is
the guy
just
who,
as free as Noah.
well, yeah.
So yeah, everyone who's played 13 and maybe 13.2 will remember this guy. We use an fire potion here. Then use a bravery potion after that, and we just obliterate him.
So free.
So free. The boss is 18
18.
seconds. That is really good.
So
That is
very
really
free.
good.
That requires a clap. Yeah, but like Snow is the one who holds all the parties. You see it in the intro cutscene as well for the game, and he's the big source of the souls, of course. Like when you beat him, the reason he is so annoyed is like because well stuff happens in 13.3, so he's kind of mad about that and stuck in place or time. Well, time is nothing to say because a part of the story is that in 13.2 something happens, so people stop actually being able to give birth to new people, but they also stop aging. So for the last 500 years in the story, there actually haven't been any new birth to people. There's only been like people dying from other causes than aging. And that's why the world is dying out, and the god is making a new world.
But yeah, right now I warp to the forest camp because this is the best time to do the Moogle stuff during the run. Like after snow, you have this amount of time that you can use, which you would have to skip otherwise anyways. So we're just gonna go to the Moogle camp now, help them with their problems, I wanna say.
Yeah.
And then we get the Moogle fragment, which is required for the Seed Hunters. which we got earlier, which is required for the main story. So they were both optional quests, which are actually required for the main story.
It's Sash's fragmentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sash.
Oh, I got the rare shop. Okay, I'm gonna buy
Nice.
something from the rare shop because
So-
that is like so rare.
This is nice. This is the rare shop. He only shows up at like certain spots, but
And it's totally random.
it's totally
but
random what
getting it
spot
in a
it is.
speedrun is always funny. So
Yeah.
I bought the shades and I will equip them at like the next best.
some people don't
Okay.
even get or see him during their casual.
I
playthrough.
haven't ever seen him in my casual playthrough file.
I saw him on the second last day actually, so I just bought all the things I could.
And I've only ever seen him in speedruns, which is funny.
So the Mox or Moogle's problem is that these Dryads are killing them or just annoying them. Well,
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. They
yeah,
die like.
they're
half the-
irritating. So we are to wipe them out. Now these Dryads
Okay,
are.
this fight is actually a bit more difficult.
Yeah. Okay, so the Dryads have the ability to make more of themselves.
Yep. Like
Uh,
if they go below like
A certain-
60% health or something, they will just summon themselves again.
Yeah. Like 2 versions of them, so there's 3 more. Or like 2 more in total, I think. And you have to, yeah, that's also why I used the GP earlier.
This is what happened here.
Yeah.
This is what just happened.
And then they keep spamming Aurora, which heals themselves.
Yeah. But
So
it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I salvaged this one. It wasn't too bad. So yeah, this is also why I can't waste any time in Snow's dungeon. If you look at the time, it's like 5:50 now.
Very tight. That's the other
It's
tight
like
part of the
incredibly
game.
tight. Yeah. So you go back in here, turn in the quest, and then you talk to your old friend Moogle, or if I could ever find him. What? That was odd.
You talk to Moogle or Mark from 13-2 here, the weapon
Yeah.
of Sarah's choice.
So yeah, 5:55. If I lost like 5 more in-game minutes in Snow's dungeon, I wouldn't have made this. So. And now it's just like Saz earlier. We just wait. If you want, you can squeeze in a few donations.
I unfortunately can only squeeze in 1 donation because I don't have any more to read, which I find very sad. But the 1 donation is a $1 anonymous donation saying something that I'm not going to say, and hashtag Team Watch fail.
Guys.
I know what it said.
I
It's an
think I
important
can get
thing.
what you think. I think you get what it said, yeah.
Caius. There we go.
Yep.
Alright, it's Caius time. Everyone who has played 13-2, you might remember Caius. He was a dick. Some of them had real trouble fighting him. Like the first time or something. He's back in this game as a boss.
Yeah.
We'll fight him next. I don't know. Whenever I streamed attempts of this, there were like a lot of people that just came into the chat and were like, "Oh, I'm interested to see how you beat Caius," but there is not really anything special to it. You will see once I get there.
Like casually playing through it the first time, he is indeed the hardest of the free squadron.
I wouldn't really say so. Like the first playthrough I had, it took me like 3 tries of trying it with magic, which didn't work. Then I switched over to physical and I just killed him first try.
Well, yeah, it kind of depends on what day you beat him, because gradually throughout, as the time increases, they actually become stronger, the bosses.
Yeah, what's the time?
I think it's 1:41.
Oh, the worst. So far behind because of apparel.
Yep. So I think it's like day 5 and day 8 or something. The bosses become harder, and most people.
The earliest is day 6, and then it varies after that.
Oh, okay.
It depends on the boss. Like Caius doesn't get stronger. Snow gets stronger on I think 7 and 11.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to 7-Eleven. I think Null is 10 actually. 8?
That
It's
late?
8 or 9. It's really
I
late.
think it's 8. I remember one of them being 8.
But Null is like the latest,
Yeah.
which really confused me.
Many people usually, like in a casual playthrough, defeat Null first though, because he's the first like main story arc
Yeah,
or
people
whatever
just-
you encounter.
People just tend to do the main stories in order.
Yeah.
So. Okay, we're going back to the temple. Atros Temple. And on the way, I'm going to prepare for a boss later. So yeah, I need to buy an arrow here, and I can buy a Phoenix down, and I need this Faith Potion. The Faith Potion is actually important, because I need it later on. Hmm?
So majestic.
Yeah, I know, right?
Actually, like this is probably
Side saddling a white chocobo
Yeah.
flying over the thingamajig. Oh, that was good.
beautiful. Actually,
So whenever you run into ladders, lightning will do like a short jump that gives you a bunch of momentum. If you jump onto a ladder, you will not get that momentum. So it's faster to run onto a ladder. The only time it ever works is if you jump from the chocobo straight onto the ladder. You get like the highest momentum basically. It saves virtually half a second. It doesn't really matter, but alright. So there's a bunch of platforming going on now. It takes like what 6 minutes or something. It's
Yeah,
it's a really long area. I have to go to the very top of this temple.
and there's not much going on besides.
Yeah,
platforming.
it's just platforming
Yeah.
and like collecting a few items, which I usually wouldn't collect. But since I explained early in the run, spells can be yellow, which means they have a passive ability. So the more I pick up, the higher the chances that I get plus magic, which I will need. In a record attempt, I will not do it because it takes a bit too long for my taste. For the chance you have,
RNG
it's
is
a
very
chance.
inconsistent, So
Yeah, it's a chance.
Yeah.
So I just do it now because it's like
marathon.
it's out of the way, but it's not that far out of the
Yeah.
way to not do it in a marathon run. Like everything that makes it safer is better if it doesn't lose too much time. If it would lose like 5 minutes, I would obviously not
big.
consider this. So yeah, I got Faiga.
It's minus 0.5 only, so.
I got Faiga rank 2 here. The rank doesn't matter, it's just for the bonus magic. Oh, dude. These flans are like the worst of my enemies. It's like my most hated enemy in this game.
Red flans are the most annoying and stupidest enemies in this
So,
game.
unless you have really good luck with their spawns, there is no way you're gonna get past them. Their hitbox is insane. So, unless they spawn with their back towards you, there is no way you're gonna get past them. It's ridiculous.
The Regis system.
Yeah.
No pressure, but I'm pretty sure everyone who knows you already would hashtag what's name fail if you fall here.
I'm not gonna fall here. Shouldn't have said that.
Cursed.
Go, fall.
Like it's not hard.
See, this is what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. I was behind him already. It's like,
Their arms
the
are
more
stupidly
flans you
long.
get, the more 10 seconds you lose.
Yeah.
It's like,
The platform here is not hard, but like it can happen every now and then. And it loses, well, depending on where it can lose from what, like 2 seconds to 10.
if I fall down here because of something stupid, I lose like a second, and I don't really count that
Yeah.
as failing. It's
No.
just that camera is screwing over. But yeah.
Wow. 1G.
Oh, it's the hamburger chant.
Yeah.
Terribly sorry I started it.
Keep it up, guys. I approve of the hamburger chant.
We need more hamburgers.
I like hamburger.
I like.
Whoa, I almost ran into that guy.
Yeah, you just dodged him.
It's okay, it was planned, calculated. That shit.
Just creating intensity. The hamburger. Hamburger.
Oh look, the flans. This is like a good spawn. If I went slightly to the left, he would have still hit me, which
No,
is
no.
ridiculous. I had to let go of sprint because
Yeah.
I would have ran out of stamina, which is a lot worse than just
Yeah.
not making the jump because I'm
I-
not fast enough.
I can just see them hit you there.
Yeah.
Like the lengths of their arms has scarred me for life.
Okay, so in an actual run, this is the only chest you pick up usually because that's basically right next to you. And it has a chance for 130 magic, which is a lot. Idol Masters, Jesus.
Wow.
Oh, there is flans right here.
Oh, wow. No, whoa.
This is what I
Flans,
was
please.
talking about. They are ridiculous. They are like the worst enemy in this game,
They're so dumb.
by far.
The length of their arms are absurdly.
How many can you escape from here?
Infinitely.
Yeah, the time is really it's not really a problem here.
As long as I don't skip the entire day, it's
Yeah.
fine. But that's not gonna happen. Now it would have to be
After
like,
snow, you want to skip the day anyway, so.
yeah. I can escape as many as I want, really.
Oh wait, sorry, not snow.
Hmm?
Yeah, not snow. No.
I have
Yeah.
few
Nice.
quick donations. $10 from Cosmic the Dolphin saying, perfect way to start my morning here in America. Donating because only having one donation to read off was very sad indeed, Mr. Announcer. Well, thank you.
Hey, who was that?
Cosmic the Dolphin.
Thank you, Cosmic.
We also have a $5 donation from Amelia saying, gear is so fancy, you already know. And we have a $2.50 donation from Chad with a D. Hello everyone, I absolutely loved 13 and 13 too, but I didn't enjoy Lightning Returns at all, but I can say I'm thoroughly enjoying watching this run. Keep up the good work and thanks for the run. Well, thank you
Thank
for your
you.
donation, which is going directly to Médecins Sans Frontières, the international independent medical humanitarian organization aiming at delivering
Boss
these
time,
stuff.
boss time for a second. Well, literally for a second. Okay, so it is important. I need to not press the wrong button. Okay, so oh, I overclock here, and then I just go for a Storm Strike. So okay, this staggered him. And there you go. That was private free. 28 is okay. 28 is okay. So yeah, basically what you do is you start with Imperiled and deprotect him to have like all the debuffs applied, and the second you do that, you want to use a potion, a bravery potion, and overclock. And then just spam storm. Well, any strike ability works. Any of those elemental strikes works. And yeah, he will get staggered if you do it properly. Okay, I have to go to Sass's place and not mess this up. Actually, no, I don't.
Is now a better time to continue plugging the charity?
Yeah, sorry about that.
It doesn't matter, I wasn't paying attention to game too
I
much.
went to the wrong place. It's actually
Yeah.
bad.
Anyway, they're Médecins Sans Frontières, they're action guided by medical ethics and principles of neutrality and impartiality, giving priority to those in the
Wow.
most serious and immediate danger. And yeah, they do not take sides or intervene according to the demands of governments or warring parties. And yeah, do great work. 80% of all their resources are allocated to their humanitarian activities, and 90% of their overall funding comes from millions of private sources like this one, so you're really doing a great job to help. Also, in case you were wondering, you're watching the European Speedsters Assembly 2014 in Rövde. More precisely, you're watching Nev fail at Lightning Returns Final Fantasy 13. Yeah. And we'll hope that he's learned how to counter 3 by now.
Well, okay, so I turned in the item I looted way earlier, which is the key to Chocolina's heart. Chocolina is, a lot of people might not know, Chocolina is Saz's mini chocobo that he had from the previous games.
That bird.
And she gives you a bunch of quests in this game. They're like, what are they called again?
Happy fragments or something?
No, the
Or-
quests themselves.
Oh.
They're different from the actual side quests. Like,
Yeah.
there are side quests and then there are like a different sort of quest. I can't remember the name right now.
No, me neither.
But yeah, she gives you all those quests, and they're usually just used to level up your stats even more.
Yeah.
Since you don't have levels in this game, the only thing you can do is level up your stats and your abilities.
Yeah, you find them on the dashboard.
But
That's all I
yeah,
remember.
I went to the wrong place the first teleport, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. That's a good thing. I have spare GP here, so I'm fine. So yeah, this is Adonis. I think that was his name. He basically tells us if we want to join these guys, we have to do some stuff. Basically an impossible mission, but since it's a video game and it's lightning, nothing's impossible for her. But yeah, I'm gonna go to like the third tomb to get the stone tablet, but I'm not gonna get the stone tablet right now because I have no real way of getting out of there without losing time. So I would have to travel all the way back up. So I'm just gonna get the teleport point, do something similar I did the entire time. We go back to like the first thing, one of the more important teleport points here, to work on this quest that he gave us. So yeah, fights from now on are pretty simple. You will see why. Press start to earn. Okay, so basically all you do in this fight, debuffs, fire on. That's all you do and he's dead. And yeah, that dealt 100,000 damage, which is, I think, like twice as much HP as he has. Or something. Okay. It is battle, you just saw a battle. It's just that, as with all speedruns, you try to do the bare minimum and go fast, and that's what I'm doing. And if not killing 1,000 enemies on my way to the final boss is faster, then I'll obviously do that. But yeah, I killed the thing for the quest, now I'm gonna turn into Seed Hunter stuff. I'll give her the Soul Seed, and after that I can give her the Moogle Fragment. So I get one of the Soul Fragments for Saz. And it should have been the last one. Else I'm entirely retarded. Oh no, it's not the last one. There's one later on, don't worry. Yeah, I was sand surfing. Okay, so we get Fang here as a temporary party member only in this area. So, some people might remember Fang from the first game. She appeared for like a very short duration in the second game. But like, she didn't do anything here.
I have a very quick $5 donation from Adam saying, Idolmaster saved my life.
Idolmaster is a powerful resource to happiness.
Kind of.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, I get all the Saugons now. That's how it goes when you don't need them anymore. Okay, so now we're going into the actual tomb. Which is like a big frickin' maze that I'm pretty sure everyone who first did it hates.
Hamburger. I heard hamburger. So this area story-wise is like, why is it you go here?
Excuse me.
You get told that there's some bandits that they want you to get rid of, whatever, and you figure out that Fang is her name, is the one who leads the bandits. The reason Fang is leading these bandits is because she wants to get this thing inside this big maze.
Yeah. And now we're suddenly helping her.
Yeah, and she wants to get it before the church gets it.
Coincidentally though, the church has another character from the previous game.
You would have, in a casual playthrough, you would have seen her now, but Vanille is helping the church because Vanille can apparently hear and talk to the souls of the dead. So the church is asking Vanille to like tell them to go to this place where they will at the final day do the big like salvation or something, where they will free all the souls so they can go on to the next world. However, Fang would not like that.
So yeah, another thing you probably haven't noticed yet, but you can jump through those guys. I don't think I did it before in this run yet.
Oh, you only slashed at them.
But yeah, you can just jump past them, which is incredibly helpful. Because some of them are actual enemies and you don't really want to fight them. Okay, there's like a bunch of skipping cutscenes on this one. And sooner is going to be another battle for all these people that want to see battles. Even though there's... well, they're not... that's not the battle I was talking about though, but it's actually convenient since I might need to get into an encounter anyways. So, that's good. Because some of the doors here operate in like a timely manner. Some doors are open during odd hours, some doors are open during even hours, and depending on where I am, I need it to be like either an even hour or an odd hour. So getting into encounters here actually helps a lot, and playing on normal difficulty helps even more, because if you're playing on normal difficulty, if you escape, you lose an hour. So playing this route on easy wouldn't even work very well. It would be incredibly bad.
Yeah.
Like sure, fights would be even easier than they already are, but whatever. Anyways, on my way through this maze, I'll collect 2 more of these because that's what I need for the rest of the game. They open some specific doors, which need to be opened.
Yeah, you need to open the doors to get these tablets. The tablets is what you need to open this room where this treasure is that both the church and Fang is trying to get their hands on.
Yeah. Well, go away, gremlins, please. So yeah, this is where we placed the stone tablets that we got earlier. Well, we placed one here. There's 2 other places where we placed the other ones. We get like parts of the fragment to open the big door to the boss. This one.
If you notice there, the room changed and actually got a big portrait on the wall.
Yeah.
With these tablets, they actually have pieces of history on them, and with this you discover that the what is it, the god of Etro, the god of rebirth or whatever, like why she died or what she did and why she died and all this.
Yeah.
And the god of Etro is like lying with a dagger stabbed into her stomach or like her side, so she's continuously bleeding, and they then use this blood to rebirth people. That's Nova Crystallis lore for you.
I'll say, very easy fight again. This is the reason why it doesn't matter if I waste 3 GP here by accidentally teleporting to the wrong thing or not. Because I don't need to use any GP here. And I get back to 4 anyway, so that's fine. But yeah, this item is kind of important. It's a good choice. What it is it increases item duration by, I think it's 25%. So whenever I use one of those potions, they give me bravery and faith and stuff like that. If I have that item equipped, it will last 25% longer. This is close. Oh, I can't make this. I have to get into an encounter. Yeah, the door on the right is... I would have to go to the very bottom before it hits 16, which isn't gonna happen.
No.
It's okay. I can just get into an encounter and then be done with it. I have to do it like somewhat properly because I need to get in here now. Come on, get over.
Yeah, one is coming through. Good.
Good.
So close.
Nubis didn't choke. What are you talking about?
It was
His run
totally,
was-
it was totally Copti.
His run was flawless.
Hashtag blame Flicky.
Okay, so I have all the stuff I need now, and we can advance to the second stone tablet place. Where we go now? Oh, what is this thing doing there? I think that was a Schrodinger. Whatever. Whatever it was, it doesn't concern me. Okay, so we're placing the second stone tablet here.
Also, I might just chip in to remind you that if you do not like the way Lightning is looking, you can still donate for a dress color change. At the moment, Nev's choice is ahead by $13 in front of nothing else. So if you drop $18, you can choose the dress color, for example. Black, pink, black, you know.
It can be literally everything since I'm going from a color wheel and I have like all the choices.
So technically, could they give you
They could
hexadecimal
give me
numbers,
a
like-
lime green pinkish tone colored thingy magic.
But simple RGB colors 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6 wouldn't work because you would need to find
I
them.
can't input them. I have to go
It
on
would be
like
hard
the
to
color wheel.
translate, but
Okay.
if you like can give
If
us an
you-
approximate or something, that'll work. Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Like if you can take the input and translate it into a converter and tell us what the color is like.
Yeah, just tell me light blue or something and I'll pick a light blue. Okay, so we're skipping time here to 05. Whoops. I'm doing a similar thing I did during the first day. I'm gonna get a stone tablet and then just warp out. So yeah, we're getting to the last tomb that I haven't been to. What? Crimson got banned? Rip Crimson. It was nice knowing you.
Who survived from Team Watching That Fail?
I don't think anyone from Team Watching That Fail has survived. Maybe Oxless.
I think Dirty, I've seen him as well.
Well,
No,
yeah, most
Dirty got banned like
Oh, yeah,
way
he
in the
did.
beginning.
no, time outed.
Yeah,
Most of
yeah.
them are back.
Everyone knows what I mean when I say banned. Whoops. Okay, so we open this. Yeah, exactly.
Twitch says you're banned for 600 seconds, but you're back automatically, so I don't really count that.
Look at this guy, he's so dumb. Running against walls like an idiot. Good programming, Square, good programming. Glad you put all the money into this. Okay, so I got that. Last stone
Jump through
tablet
them.
and jump through them. Make sure I don't run out of stamina because otherwise I can't attack this guy, which is important because I need to escape here.
So we get back to the arc, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So day ends here.
A user named #TeamWatchNFL in chat said, "Notice me, Nerf Senpai."
Also, we have a $5 donation from Don Crime saying, "Hey, wish you good luck. Your runs are great. I wish you a nice day. P.S. Exa, laugh a little, and Rummel."
What's the time?
208.
Sorry?
208.
208.
Which here somewhere. Aren't we there?
Just looking at us makes me sad.
Imperial AP.
Yeah, Imperial. There haven't really been any time loss other than Imperial. It's been pretty.
Well, I
smooth,
also like a bit less than a minute by having to go back because I
Oh
forgot
yeah,
to sell the
this
shield.
shield, yeah. But other than that, it's been like a very solid run actually,
Yeah.
with some good boss times.
Yeah, Imperial was bad, everything else was pretty good in this run. So far.
We've been a solid like 5 minutes behind because of Imperial only.
So where do I spawn? This is like so random. I don't know if I have to hold up or down. Because the game always spawns me in a different direction. So, could be anything, so I'm just gonna wait. Or I'm just gonna try down.
Also,
If in doubt, go down.
you can actually rotate the loading screen around.
Oh,
and stuff.
I did it. There we
Yeah.
go.
You can rotate the loading screen around and make it, well, interactivity because you have to do something while waiting.
Yeah.
But doing that rotates the camera position, starting position of the camera.
209 was end of day what?
Mhm.
End of day
6.
6, right? Oh, we're getting there.
So you'd rather not do that in speedrun since it changes the direction you have to move.
Yeah. Well, get out of here. So, a tip for avoiding these wolves, always dodge to the left if they chase you, which they didn't, which I'm glad about. Get in Skype, Nif. I don't think that's gonna happen. Okay, so this is where we need the last crux for, and now we're gonna kill the Afro Cactor. The fight is pretty simple. If you have magnet, you use it. You only deal 1 damage to this guy regardless of what you do. Magnet has multiple hits and is really, really fast, so spamming magnet is like the way to go.
And it has low cost as well.
Yeah, that as well. Coast is 15, so you're going in there. Yeah, let's see.
Bye bye Afro Cacta.
Ah! I pressed start, couldn't skip it.
We got
Are
some
you going
Lumina.
back to...
Unfortunately, with all the cutscene skips, we'd miss out on like all the Lumina interaction more or less.
Yeah.
Lumina alone is... Well,
Wait, it's Saboom. Yo, what's up, Saboom? How's it going, man? Okay, so I did this. What's the time right now?
2:11.
It's okay, we caught up.
Nice.
Unless I forgot something.
Have
We'll
caught
figure
up?
out if I forgot something, I guess.
In before Nefer got everything.
No, I shouldn't have forgotten anything. Day 6 is before Palendos, right? Yeah. So I'm like 2 minutes behind an okay run. More like 5.
If you're like 5 minutes behind an okay run, what does that make this a not okay run, right?
Yeah.
That's fine because like world record is 2:34. We're not gonna get there. It's like not even close because I would have to be approaching the final area by now. If I wanted to get world record.
That's how far away?
Like
What is that?
Just an estimate.
25 minutes?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Well, actually, I should finish the game in like roughly 25-ish. I don't fucking know. Oh, whoops. Stay 7. Oh yeah, I will put on the shades that I bought from the rare shop that appeared in the speedrun.
Oh yeah, we forgot all about that.
Yeah, I will put them on. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But then you don't get shades during the ending cutscene, which we're probably actually already ahead of schedule.
I'm pretty sure that not.
Yeah.
More the other way around.
Well, how far are we behind?
I think we were like an hour behind, at least when this started.
Wait, how much?
I thought we were on time.
An hour? No, we definitely weren't because I was in the yellow stream at 11:15. I'm like, okay, it should start now. Check Twitch stream, and it was still 2 games ahead.
Yeah.
No, Lightning Returns was supposed to start at 11:55, and on the new
15
schedule.
according to my old schedule.
No, it was 11:55. I'm 100% sure.
Oh,
Yeah, and people should stop updating the schedule because that's whoa.
Yeah, and now on the new one, it was supposed to start at
12:15.
like 12:15. Okay, so let's do menuing, I guess.
Well, anyway, original starting time was supposed to be 11:15. So
where are the shades? There we
that's-
go.
That's our fixed point.
there you go. These are the shades you see in the intro cinematic of Lightning Returns.
So equipping this, equipping this. We don't need to equip anything else, I guess. No, we're
Swag is unreal.
Yeah.
I went the other way around now because I did menuing. I usually do that on the way back. So confused. It's okay. It started at 12:20. Okay, so we were like 5 minutes behind what's on the schedule now, I guess.
On the updated version of schedule of accounting for the delays we've had before, so 65 minutes behind the original schedule.
But it's
Original
so
schedule is
weird
now
updating the schedule and then
saying
like
behind.
saying we're behind, because if you're updating it then we're not behind anymore if we start on time from the new schedule. It's
Well, technically, it's just the way GDQs update as well. Like the runs get pushed further and further back, and that's not in anybody's actual. Nobody actually wants that. It's in nobody's interest. So, yeah, stick to the original times and just say we're behind every now and again. That's what I would do. Maybe even say how much we're behind, but that's all.
I don't know. Well, anyways, boss time for
Yeah.
a couple seconds.
Uh,
This is like some guy in the free squadron. I don't fucking know. Okay, so I bought an arrow earlier because this guy is weak to arrow, and I'll use this right away, I guess. Can't
I guess
afford
he's
that.
monster free.
Oh, I'm so bad at video games. Shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. By the way, guys, there's not a lot of people running this, and Nev is really bad at it, so getting world record is easy.
So yeah, same strategy as before, now with Kaio's weapon and like infinitely more damage. What's the timer right now? Just so I can compare splits.
2:16:24.
It's okay, I guess. Console might actually be running fast again. I don't know. So it was running so slow during practice.
Yeah. So the story here was that you found out that the item they wanted, both the Church and Fang.
I don't use Gale Strike because his hitbox is awful and I would have to get close to him. Also, this is an interesting thing. I have to run out here and skip the cutscene. Because otherwise, if I try to teleport out right away, it doesn't work. Like,
Yeah.
Fang will say that she leaves and you can't skip the cutscene. It's so dumb.
So yeah, story-wise, there you find out that the thing they want to get is actually a thing that kills all the souls, and the church wants to use that to to instead of actually freeing the soul and send them to the next world, they want to kill the souls.
Also, Kaya's weapon can have quick stagger all at once. If the hitbox is awful and you need like ages to hit the thing, it's not gonna help. Also, Fang is dealing most of the stagger, so it's like whatever. I'm just sitting there spamming fire on. Also, if he slaps me, there is no way for me to avoid it, because I'm like really close to him, and that loses time as well. It happened again. I fell off the ladder. I don't know why. Okay, so we're completing SAS quest now. Which means we've completed all main quests at this point.
All of Sash's like story is that his boy, what's the boy's name?
Dodge or something.
Yeah, Dash. Yeah, he doesn't want to wake up from his sleep or whatever. So you have to like gather these happy fragments, which are like memories or stuff from people, to pour into like this box to get Sash to wake up. And there's like for some people, a very touching like quick cutscene once you do that.
Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna skip a bunch of days because we're very early in the run still. It's like day 8, day 7.
Yeah, and
it's day 7 and I need to get to day, well,
12.
13.
Yeah, well, yeah, there's 13 days total, and we've
so
done.
All I do now is I go to this innkeeper and sleep from 6 to 6. To skip an entire day. And I have to do that until day 11. Starting at day 11, I need to buy stuff from Hope.
Yeah, like speedrun-wise, there's nothing left to do, but in the casual playthrough, there's a lot of side quests and whatever to do during this time. However, it's not worth doing at all.
Yeah, so until day 11, I'm just gonna skip days, and even after day 11, I'm just gonna buy stuff and then skip days. So if you have donations or something, feel free to do whatever. There is nothing to talk about right now, unless Chad has questions.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have any donations at the moment, and I've only plugged the charity for, well, it wasn't too long ago, so I'm not exactly going to do that again now.
Yep.
So I think we'll go for if
Hashtag
Chaz has
team
any
wants no feels like that.
questions. Yeah, and also, get more donations and you can change Lightning's dress color. That's an incentive, right? $18 and the color is yours.
Just pick, like, I don't know. Just pick white. We're being a wedding dress.
Are you gonna do spring green?
Yeah, just local spring green donations.
Yeah.
Go.
$5 each. Come on, who's that?
If you're 3 people, you only need $6 each to make the 18.
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit! I know. They ruined my bottle of water. Which is a good thing. I should probably drink something.
Yeah, you can do that.
How long did it take you to do this? Well, I've played the game yesterday before I left for ESA, and before that I hadn't played it in like months. So once you have it down, it's not actually that bad. And Lightning Returns isn't a very hard game to speedrun, in my opinion. It's very easy to learn as well. Debatable which version is faster. I would say PS3, but I don't know. Never, because that was a one-time thing from last year. Is it a donation incentive?
What do you play nowadays?
Neviutz would add 30 minutes every time though.
Currently,
Well, if I would have to guess, I would say the game is like 40 minutes loading screens at least. Which is unfortunate, but I can't really do anything about it. It's like, it gives you times to relax though, so you don't have to be 100% focused for like 3 hours, 15 minutes straight. Well, no, that's the estimate. For like 2.5 hours straight.
yeah.
You can't play New Game Hard Mode because Hard Mode only unlocks in New Game Plus.
And we don't play New Game Plus.
Yeah, New Game Plus is dumb shit.
Like on your stream, you currently you play a lot of Crystal Chronicles.
Yeah.
But like other than that, it's been the occasional Persona
Yeah.
routing PS3 or Persona 3 sometimes.
Yeah. What day am I on? I think this is 10. I need to check. I don't want to miss day 11 because that would be brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. When is Persona 3? Whenever you finish routing it for me.
I'm waiting for the day.
Ever gonna speedrun Tales of Vesperia? No. I've never even played Vesperia and I'm not sure if I want to. I ran XIII and XIII 2, but that's about it.
Nev, what's the oldest game you speedrun?
Sorry?
What is the oldest game you speedrun?
Like on his
Do
channel.
past runs count that I don't do anymore? Like past games that I don't do
Yeah.
anymore? Well, then it was probably Spyro 2, that is. That was my first speed game. Putting an SSD in would be kind of pointless because then you couldn't really compare your times with anyone else anymore, unless they also have an SSD. Also, it's not original hardware. Like, I'm not against hardware modifications, how SDA calls it, like opening disk tray and stuff. But
Everyone
installing an SSD seems kind of, well, odd.
It's limiting how many people can run the game as well.
Yeah. Well, if they want to compare, that is.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
so whoa. I'm buying 4 of these. I bought one too many Phoenix. I have one too many Phoenix sounds. I don't know why. I don't know how that happened.
How many do you have? 3 or?
I have 2.
Oh.
It's okay. I'll just scrap one. It's fine.
Yep. P4, you say? Yeah.
When's Idolmaster 2? Never.
Oh, why
Yeah.
not? Just because of the broken disc tray?
Soy!
Best part.
Unfortunately, I have to skip it though.
Yeah. Yeah, Lumina is like, I personally really like the Lumina character, like how she toys around with and all that. She is definitely the most interesting character of this game.
Of all 3.
Of all 3. Of all 3 of the franchise.
Desert Bus coming to you.
Yeah.
That must be gonna be set.
That would be a very short run though.
You say run a game for fun, not to compare time, but
It's fun to compare times.
okay, so the thing is, if you have the option to just leave your console as is and have fun while being able to compare your times, it's like so much better than just making yourself unable to compare times because you do some silly modification. So there is always going to be people that would install an SSD and then be like, oh yeah, my run is so much faster than yours. And they just leave out the fact that they have an SSD. Look, it's Sid Reigns.
The guy I don't know anything about.
He's a boss in 13.
Yeah.
He dies
And-
pretty fast usually.
An important character plot thing as far as I know. Kindness.
What?
Hashtag Team Watch Nev failed has failed more than Nev. PXTFD 2014.
Yeah, it's true. Now that I just skip through the games, you just start to notice how long these loading screens really are, because there is nothing else for like the past 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I could run 13 too, but I would have to buy a digital copy.
I should have bought my PlayStation anyway.
Hmm? Play the Song of Time, return to the first day. Yeah, and just watch all these loading screens again. Best idea. Wrong version, Fated.
Infinity loading screen percent.
Six is saying like, why don't we, or if we've tried to like do splits separately and then put them together to get the lowest possible. That's actually done a lot. It's just segmented runs, and runners
They're
usually
boring.
look at their personal bests, or like split programs usually have a personal best they store, and then there is a timer that shows what the sum of all personal best would be in the independent splits. So it's done.
Okay, so now we're not skipping days anymore. We're actually beating the game soon. I picked these up. These are like the enhanced versions of the very first 3 outfits you get. Also like a lightning shades. So good. They actually look really ugly. I should have left the pink ones on.
They're not very pretty there.
But hey, they're from the rare shop. That's the important thing. Whoops. Hey, it's the loading screen again. I lied.
Loading, loading.
But yeah, I can tell you one thing. Crystal Chronicles tonight, which is gonna be 4-player co-op,
Hype.
which is also my run.
Hi.
It's not gonna have as many loading screens. So if you want to have an action RPG with little to no loading screens, you
gonna
should
have-
watch that.
Gonna have gameplay connectivity problems though.
Also, it's gonna be amazing because
It's gonna be very fun to watch.
4-player co-op. We've never played as 4 people before, except for now, and the run is very early in the marathon. Okay, so I have to do some menuing here. Hang on. Oops. I don't want to name this thing. Go away. So I equipped the Misty Wizard, which is important, and then I over-equipped the thingamajig. I have Element. That's good. Okay, that's actually that's. How am I gonna do this? Okay, let me equip Element here, then equip a Ra spell here. So we put Lazara there. I'm missing one, I think. Oh no, I'm not. It's okay. There we go. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay, so I have this. I have this. And good choice. Equip fighter sign here. Move this up. Heavy guard. This should be fine. This should be fine. This should be fine. I have nothing else here.
Raga, he's playing the Japanese version because that's the version he has. There's no difference in time.
Okay, so the menu wasn't perfect, but I had so many weird things in my inventory that
Also, hi Raka.
Okay, it's important that I use one of these like right away. Because they give me vigilance. Whoops. Which actually makes it so I don't get knocked back by these guys. So you have to cast 2 debuffs on all of them. Whoops. You have to cast debuffs twice is what I meant to say, sorry. For them to actually apply. But yeah, otherwise it's just pretty straightforward. Just so from this point on, instead of staggering and then using physical, it's just use magic straight up. Just apply D-Shell, Imperil, and then just go in with magic. What's the timer right now?
2:34.
Yeah, so what record ended now, basically? I'm in the last dungeon now.
Yeah, it's like
in the last area, but the boss fight itself was like 8 minutes, including from opening the door till I beat him. So, and I'm not even there yet.
it's gonna
So
take
like another 2-minute fight on the Chimera and like another 1 minute fight on the 2 Seths.
like a 15 minutes more or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. We're nearing the end here.
Yeah, I didn't have to kill Aeronite, so I'm way below estimate. Unless I die to brute else.
Please don't. Oh yeah, so like story-wise, this is the final day. You have to save the world and all that, and all that jazz, whatever. And you use that day to try and stop the church from using Vanille's ability to talk to the souls, because she thinks she's doing a good thing by gathering the souls in one place, but the church is gonna use that mechanism we found in the maze.
Okay, so basically stagger this guy and then just kill him.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Chat says Neviutz is faster than Newest.
Yeah. So you prevent the church from doing that. So you're now chasing throughout their like big maze they have under their church to get to the final boss, which is surprisingly enough the god Neviutz who originally gave you the job.
So yeah, this is why I bought the Faith Potion. You reapply Faith here. Well, you kind of want to, let's put it that way. Oh, he smacked me. I'm bad at video games. Okay, there you go. It's dead. Split!
Damn it, they caught it.
I see a Cherno emote.
Yeah, there's been some.
Yeah, everyone spam Cherno emotes.
Cherno modes. Wait, I am not. Damn it. Probably should though. I'm watching enough for it.
I made a very bad. Okay, so I made a bad decision, which isn't necessarily horrible. Let me think about. Yeah, I made a bad decision equipping Thundara on my second garb instead of on the third one. I'll change that real quick. It's like
It's less magic. You have.
no. So okay. No, it actually makes sense. I think. It's so hard to gauge right now. It doesn't matter. I don't fucking care. Let's just go.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
No, okay. So if he goes immune to fire,
Oh yeah.
see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I get that.
I guess it would make more sense to have Blazar on the top one though, but I kind of don't need it then.
Just go fully out.
And here's Mark. Mark is like the shop you can use before the last boss.
Yeah. He doesn't sell anything good though,
Yeah.
but I need to buy Phoenix Downs.
Strats.
Okay, so we're approaching the final boss now. Flicky! But yeah. What's the time?
238.
2:38. Oh, that's okay. I should get sub 250.
Final boss fight.
Yep. So this is Bonivel's realm. And up here you'll see Bonivel's standing. There he spawned. So story-wise, Bonivel's is very annoyed at you right now because you basically.
Yeah, I should have
ruined all his
everything
dreams.
equipped. I just hope I do. Alright, final boss. This boss, it's the longest fight in the entire game. Well, if you speedrun it. He has 4 phases and they all take like forever. Depending on how much magic I get, it goes faster, but I think I only got like plus 170, which is still a lot. Like, don't get me wrong, plus 170 is a lot.
He casts Doom on you from the start, but in a speedrun that doesn't really matter. The boss has 4 stages, and all the stages ends when his health bar is down to 0. However, there's some different mechanics every stage, of course.
So yeah, this is how this strat looks now. You just stay on range and spam shit on him.
You want to stay in range because then you have time to react to his whatever he throws at you. Like that boomerang thing.
Oh, I staggered him right when he did that. Good.
Nice.
But yeah, it's basically just spam a bunch of raw spells and spam element 4 on this. Like, for the second outfit, I'm using the updated version of
Missed.
the Misty Wizard, which has element 4, which is really strong. It's real. Actually, no, it's not 4, it's star.
Yeah.
It deals a lot of damage to this.
Element star is the highest level the element can be. I think it's 5 rank or something. It's just the
Yeah.
star instead. Yeah. The 3 balls you see around lightning right now is like they can explode at any time. A lot of people don't know that you can actually target them and kill them before Bonivel makes them explode. But in a casual or in a casual speedrun, yeah, in a speedrun you just focus him and take the hit.
I'm actually tanking hits from like everything right now, because it really doesn't make a big difference.
Nev, no matter what, is gonna die here.
Yeah, I just die here on purpose because it's faster than just going through all the trouble of killing these things. And
Yeah.
okay, please ice. Perfect.
Nice.
Here we go.
So the reason we want ice here is because our fire spell is stronger, and the element he has there, ice, will heal him if you do that now.
Wow, Spirit Bomb. That was very unfortunate.
Spirit Bomb is very annoying because you do like no damage to him while he's doing it.
Usually you skip it, but for some reason I might have been too fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so I just perfect guarded this and didn't take any damage at all.
When you stagger him, he throws it faster, so that's why it went so fast compared to someone who played it, who normally like see it has a long cast time.
It's okay, it's there. So third phase, he's gonna throw a lot more things at me. The burning on the TV is so strong. Stupid plasma TVs, they're so bad.
Burning is real.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use an item instead of guarding here, because if you use items, you take 90% less damage.
Staggered, good. And like this late in the game, because of the setup Nev uses, his magics are far stronger than the physical attacks, even though you've staggered Univelsa. Else normally people find, or the physical attacks are stronger after the stagger. The next stage and the fourth phase, is probably a stage that many people who played through this know and hate a lot because of how the game mechanics works there. You need to stagger him before you can even do damage on him, more or less.
Oh shit. I beat it. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
okay.
you have
Yeah.
the
I
Phoenix.
have a lot of Phoenix downs.
Yeah.
And my
Good.
my bravery and faith would have ran out soon anyways, so it's
So
fine.
it's not too much, yeah. But like the last phase has a really high stagger like threshold. But so yeah, you'll see how fast it goes here.
Another reason why I'm dealing so much damage is Imperil. Imperil is just...
Shoutouts to Raga for being very salty about this stage. And he's staggered.
He's staggered now.
So now you just deal a ton of damage and kill him. As you can hear, Nev is like hitting all the executions correctly here. You can also see it in like the bubble that appears around lightning.
You can also see it if I'm bobbing my head like this.
Yeah.
I try to keep the
Catch the
timing.
rhythm.
Time is coming up in... now.
2:46. 02.
It's pretty, that's okay. Well, I guess that was an okay run, bad Imperial luck.
Yeah.
I lost like 2 minutes from mistakes, otherwise it was like RNG. It's an okay run. So. You can set up like if we're, I don't know, if we're ahead we can watch this part of the scene at least. It's like 3 minutes or something. If not, just set up for the next game, I guess.
Well, I think we can technically leave the scene running while the next runner, assuming he's here, starts setting up.
That should be TV, so that's gonna be so soon.
So yeah, that was Lightning Returns. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I see you guys for Crystal Chronicles tonight. It should be 4 a.m. or something.
You need to watch Crystal
Make sure
Chronicles.
to watch it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. If not for the quality of the run, it's gonna be a comedy run. No, I'll promise I'll carry the run at least if something goes wrong.
Looking forward to that, definitely. Crystal Chronicles, mark it in your schedule. It should be sometime tonight, depending on how much we gain or lose. At the moment, well, technically it's set for 4:45, so it'll be no earlier than 4:45. So if you want to sleep until 4:45, go ahead. Also, reintroducing the donation reader Alco, telling you that this is the European Speedster Assembly 2014. You are just seeing the ending of Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns, or Loading Screens Return, or whatever you like to call that game. Next up, you will be able to watch a Sonic game, namely Sonic Adventures DX, the Sonic story by Therio, or whatever. Yeah, this is up on Blue Stream. At the same time, we also have a second stream, the Yellow Stream, which you can find at twitch.tv/ESA, or if you're watching from the EuropeanSpeedsterAssembly.com homepage, right underneath the Blue Stream. On the Yellow Stream, you can see probably a Ninja Gaiden block at this very moment, assuming that they are not too far off schedule. Also, remind you that the European Speedster Assembly 2014, which is being streamed live from Skövde in Sweden, has been going on since Sunday and will go on until Saturday, bringing you around-the-clock speedrunning goodness, with highlights such as Yoshi's Island coming up later tonight, a Mega Man block, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles as already mentioned, Great Guyana Sisters, brackets open, the better Super Mario Brothers, brackets closed, some Donkey Kong Country stuff, and lots more. Tetrasphere, possibly blindfolded, Mario Kart Double Dash,